Hello everybody, it's me, V, what's up? Hi Christian, I see you're already here, already kicking up a fuss. What's the excuse this time? It was 3 o'clock and my brother walked in and he was like, hey, do you want to see the robot I built? And I was like, fuck yeah, I want to see the robot you built. So then I went and I looked at his robot. And then, for some reason, also, my controller was not properly configured, so I had to fix that. But we're here now. We're gonna play Shadow Dragon. So I hope everybody's excited. Better have been a cool robot. Well, he's trying to make a battle bot. You know, you might be... Hey, One Arm Over, what's up? If you're familiar with, like, battle bots from, like, 2000s, we loved that show. He's trying to build one of those, so... It's tetanus on wheels. Anyways, the stylus is not necessary to fully play the game. Well, I don't know if you know this, but my very real DS has a function for that. Hey Kaiser, what's up? I tested it with the stylus, just because I didn't have the controller set up when I was checking to see if it worked. Also, everybody's name is Red today. That's not gonna confuse me at all. Anyways, let's get started. I did a little bit of testing. I got this, and I got New Mystery. And it took me forever to find the stupid patch to put New Mystery in English, because I always forget that it was never localized officially. But I made sure that worked before I started this one. I think you can beat hard one. Stylus on the computer DS emulator feels awkward as shit. You're not wrong. I'll usually only use it for, like, clicking. Like I would use it for, like, this menu, maybe. But, yeah. I don't want to play... I'm gonna play normal. I like the little dragon boxes, though. They're very cute. Sure, we'll look at gameplay tutorials. I did notice that this game likes to swap between the upper and the lower screen a lot, so that's gonna be annoying. Normal has a prologue with more story at the beginning. Oh, okay. I'll take it. Anyways, I've also been to a doctor, so hopefully I stop coughing up a lung on stream. It's gotten a little bit better, but if I'm talking for an extended period of time, might be a problem. The only thing I hate about playing, like, DS and 3DS games on stream is there's not really a good place to put the Dante camera. So we might not have much Dante camera going on. Or it'll have to show up very occasionally. He's not in a good position right now anyways. Okay. Oh fuck, I didn't read that. Ungo Medius, the king of the Dragon King, some continent Archnea. I didn't realize that clicking on the stupid thing would make it go. Giving rise to an age... Okay, he conquered the continent of Archanea. Giving rise to an age of fear and despair for all of its people. That tyranny was broken, however, when an unlikely hero intervened. A young man hailing from the Altea region appeared with a divine blade in hand. Fang of dragon and blade of light locked in battle, and in the end, blade prevailed. What if the blade was also the fang of a dragon? I don't know. For some time after, the land enjoyed an age of peace. Marth's ancestor has, like, slutty long hair, and I approve. However, after a century's passing, the Shadow Dragon returned. Actually, I need to check. Is my stream still marked mature after a week? Probably not, right? No, okay. I never saw him before. Title drop, yeah. Roll credits, all that. He forged an alliance with a fiendish sorcerer who sought to rule the world. and their combined might toppled kingdom upon unsuspecting kingdom. Again, darkness threatened to engulf the continent. It fell upon the king of Altea, sole descendant of the dragon slayer hero, to sally forth with the divine blade and fulfill his blood destiny. His son, Prince Marth, remained at home with the boy's mother, his elder sister, and a garrison manned by Altea's neighbor and ally, Gra. Thus the boy applied himself to the ways of both pen and sword, until one day... Also, if you didn't want the simping, you shouldn't have come to my stream, okay? There's gonna be ample simping. Prince Marth, are you awake? Begging your pardon, sire, but the princess has asked to see you. Elise, is she alright? She seemed to be, sire, but her words implied a certain urgency. She bade you dress quickly and wait by the throne. Has something happened? It's our forces off in Gra, sire. There seems to have been some sort of incident, but, well, I'm not privy to the specifics. I see. Thank you. I'll be there shortly. I love something. Let's go one arm over. You're in the right place. My sister said she would meet me by the throne. Why is Marth's room not guarded? Why is he by himself? I guess because, I don't know, he's special. And they figured that nobody would want to hurt him. My sister said she would meet me by the throne. An incident in Gra. If Elise has news of our father, I pray it's good news. Okay, as the game progresses, tutorials like the one on the top screen will walk you through how to play. Select guide from the system menu to review tutorials you have already seen. Okay. And give me a sec. We're gonna have to keep, like, swapping which one is on like, which one is the big screen and which one is the little screen. So that we can, properly do this. Over there, that's him. Prince Marth. What? Who are- see, this game's gonna drive me up a wall a little bit. Not for anything in the game, just the way that I have to stream it, where you have to have, like, one screen bigger than the other. And it seems to, like, the battle seems to be going on the bottom screen, but all of the dialogue seems to be going on the top. So if we get, like, mid-battle dialogue like this, I'm just gonna leave it on the bottom screen, because I can't be switching every single time. Well, who are you? We're soldiers of Gra, little prince. And if you know what's good for you, you'll surrender to us without making any trouble. Surrender? That's ridiculous. Why would I surrender to the army of an allied kingdom? Okay, Marth, you gotta be a little bit quicker on the uptake here. They don't tell you much, do they? No matter. You'll have the full story soon enough. Now, lay down your sword. I will not. I am the Prince of Altea. I will not yield to you or any other nation, here on my own land, under my own castle roof. Heh, you talk big, brat. Have it your way. If you won't lay down your sword, then we'll just have to take your life instead. You know, how come old Fire Emblem is always like, kidnap the lady, sell them into slavery? How come nobody ever looks at Marth and is like, damn, that's a pretty fuckable boy, we could sell him into slavery? I want equality, damn it. He's like 12 here. Isn't he like 17? I thought he was like 17 in Shadow Dragon. Oh Christ, okay, there's so many of these tutorials. He's 16 in this game, 18 in New... Okay. Well, I mean, they were talking about selling, like, 12-year-olds into slavery in the Kaga saga. So, you know. I morally do not believe in selling anyone into slavery, but like the ugly, stupid bandits do, so I wish they would just be consistent. This is several years before the first mission where he's 16, but also you called him fuckable. Hey, I'm not the one saying that. I'm saying... No. I wouldn't send our dear, sweet Prince Marth into slavery. I'm just saying I wish the bandits would be more consistent with their moral, you know, whatever. Hopefully that's not in Fortune's Weave. Oh no, we have something to talk about, Fire Emblem fans. How about that FE4 remake that's definitely coming? And that's definitely what they announced at the Nintendo Direct. Oh wait, hold on. Okay. I was like, you know, no offense to Three Houses fans, but like I didn't really like Three Houses, so I was like kind of interested, and then they were like, and it's a Fodlan game, and I was like, oh, okay. I haven't even watched the trailer yet, I'll be honest. I do own a Switch 2 now. So, you know. I did not buy a Switch 2 for Fortune's Weave, though. I bought it for the Poketopia game that's coming eventually. And Legends, I guess. But he's fighting back, I'll show him. I personally don't like Three Houses that much. Yeah, no, I don't either. Pokopia, stupid name too. I think it's supposed to be Pokemon and like Utopia put together. No, the throne. I have to get rid of him before my sister arrives. Yeah, so like I could be into Fortune's Weave. I just want to do away with the shitty-ass cat- Me too. That broke the pacing of the game of Three Houses. The hub and the calendar absolutely destroyed the pacing of Three Houses, so like, I wouldn't be sad to see them go. See, I'm kind of like, of the opinion of like, I need somebody I trust to play Fortune's Weave and tell me about it before I hop on board. And I am not touching the fandom with a 10-foot pole this time around, because the Fire Emblem fandom is, like, generally kind of miserable. Not you guys. You guys are cool. Chat's cool. But, like the broader, like, the Reddit fandom, garbage. Mm-hmm. You speak my language, Kaiser. Time to save Flane after like a month. I'm willing to play the game, yeah. I'm gonna wait a little bit and see kind of how it's like looking, and then I might buy it. I'm not gonna get like the special edition day one like I did with Engage and Three Houses. Three Houses disappointed me. Pretty miserable considering I've beaten Silver Snow on I'll give my review of the game. Do let me know what you think. From the one thing that kind of gives me hope is apparently KT was not involved in the development of it. It's all IS this time. And I have beef with KT, so you know, not that there's everything wrong with Three Houses, but I am curious to see what a Fodlan game without their influence will look like. I hate 50 like multi-HP bar dragons with Miracle, yikes. Koei was like the primary developer on Three Houses. They did, they did basically everything. I mean, I'm sure that, like, it did not inspire confidence as they're bigger on action games, yeah. Like, the map does, I'm guessing that... Okay, so here's from my understanding. I agree, Kaiser, by the way. From my understanding, IS basically wrote the scenario, and then they handed it off to KT, and they were like, oh, make this, oh, make this, oh, make this. And KT kept, like, implementing all of the things that they said, but, like, not super well, but they were getting it done, and so it led to a lot of scope creep on the game. So it kind of put Three Houses in this awkward space where it was, like, really large, but really shallow in a lot of ways, because there were a lot of features, but not a lot expanded on. So it kind of wound up in this awkward space, and then it was like, well, we have to release this because we told everybody it was coming, and then it got delayed a couple of times to help clean things up. The maps were not very good, no. So again, that's why I'm a little bit, like, at least if IS develops it, maybe the maps will be good. Though, I don't know, the Engage DLC, like, Engage, such good maps, but the DLC maps, dog shit. It was, like, the exact opposite of what happened in Three Houses, because, like, the Three Houses maps were bad, and then Cindered Shadows had, like, the best maps in the game. And then Engage had, like, the opposite problem, where, like, almost every Engage map was a banger, and then you get to the DLC, and you're like, what is this shit? Oh, I'm not gonna restart my computer right now, thank you, I'm doing something. The first 10 chapters are just the same. Battalion, Rastride, and Warp. I hate Warp in Three Houses. Hey, Zen Freak. I'm filled with trepidation. Because I didn't really care for Three Houses that much, so I'm not really that hype about another Fodlan game. I've seen some people suggest it might not be like a prequel or a sequel, it might be like an AU, which would be interesting. I might actually be interested in that. Because it's effectively infinite use and there's barely any drawback to not use it every chapter you get it. That is true. You are right there. I only started using Warp in Three Houses when I was on my 4th playthrough, and I was just sick of the game. And if the gameplay's good... See, here's my fear. Here's my fear with like, another Fodlan game. Because the first Three Houses was just, like... I don't know. Going back and playing Three Houses again makes me feel kind of icky, because, like, I don't like that the game is like, oh yeah, just imperialism will solve all of your problems, and then, like, it, like, wants you to be really sympathetic toward, like, the person doing the imperialism, which, like, felt kind of icky in 2019, feels really icky now, with, like, everything going on in the world. You know, so I'm kind of like, I really hope that they just, like, stay away from all of that. And a chick has, like, lock. Even Thracia with the infinite range warp and the ability to warp in FOW tiles had limited uses. What is FOW? Three Houses definitely need more time in the oven as the initial world building is really strong, but the planning afterwards is dog- Oh, Fog. Oh, Fog of War, right. Alright, time for yapping. Alright, Martha, you alright? Sister, what is happening? Steady yourself, Marth. I have grave news. Sorry, I know that the early chapters aren't gonna take that long, but, like, we will have time to yap more about this in a sec. Our father was defeated by the Dolher Grust Allied forces. What? No. It was Gra. Our own ally betrayed us and struck father's army from the rear. She's not even a bishop. I'm not sure if he's safe. The scouts who returned gave conflicting reports. Father, it can't be. As we speak, soldiers sent by Gra are trying to take the castle. Mother and I were separated during the escape. I do not know where she is. Marth, I need you to listen to me. You must flee the castle. Go on without me. What? We've not many soldiers left. This is hard to hear. Sorry, hard to bear, I know, but the castle is lost. We must face that. I will look for Mother and join you as soon as I can. You find Jagan and get away from here, far away, understand? Alright. Promise me you won't be long. I would strike my father in the rear. Same. I mean, I've never seen him, but I assume. Goodbye, Marth. May you live long. Ooh, we get more prologue. Yummy. Sire. Hi, who are you? Frey. Abel, you're alive. Yes, sire. Princess Elise bade us protect you. Sir Malladus stayed behind to accompany her. Sire, we must be quick. Sir Jagan awaits us at the gates. Is it Jagan or Jagan? Cornelius, fucking Shakespeare-ass name. Oh no, bad guys. Jagan. Wow. Okay, well, I don't know if that's gonna happen. Blast, this won't do. How did Gra's soldiers ever make it this far? Jagan and the others will be caught like mice. We need to seize the gates and secure the area immediately. Let's see. Goes around again. Are you saying it like there's cat hair in your mouth? Because if I don't exaggerate it, I'll never remember it. Is there a way for me to zoom the map out a little bit? Let's look at our options. Ooh. No? Are you gonna unlock Norn? I have no idea how to even do that. This is my first time playing. Oh, okay. Well, that's gonna get kind of annoying with how, small these screens are. Auto cursor. Okay. I can turn on map brightness. Can I have, like, map grid? Be like 50% maybe. I don't know what map brightness does. To unlock Norn, I think you have to lose an extra unit on these prologue maps. She's an archer. Oh. Yeah, how fucked am I if a lot of people die in this one? Don't you get, like, hella replacement units in this game or something like that? Are they good? Cause like, no? Okay. Depends on your level. Okay. Cause I'm kind of like, maybe I won't be like a reset demon this time around if I get like a ton of replacements. Replacement units suck. Okay then, never mind. I will be using save states, I suppose. Wait, hold on. You're both cavaliers. So Frey seems like he should be way better, and I'm gonna guess that he's not. 69, nice. Normal mode isn't hard, but there are chapter saves. Like, I can save in the middle of a chapter, really? When units die, you get their inventory back? That's kind of busted. I love the utility of the bottom screen. I'm so glad we're back to bottom screen info. Yeah, but I'm not telling you how. Ouch. I gotta like readjust to the UI here. I'm so used to looking at like genealogy and Thracia at this point. Now who's that thinks they can sneak up on us? Ho-ho, what's this? I spy the Altean prince. Oi, listen up, you lot. Bag the prince. Dead or alive, he'll fetch us as sweet a reward as the mind can conjure. Ouchies. I gotta say, like, the battle animation models look very silly to me. There are spots in later maps where you can place a unit on them and get a save prompt. Oh. They have archers. We'll need to take care they don't pick us off from afar. Okay. You did come with a vulnerary, which is very nice. I do appreciate that. But yeah, I'm waiting to see more from the new Fire Emblem. I kind of don't know if I want to get it right on launch. Okay, do I have danger zones in this game? How do I turn those on? I can see where the enemies can reach. That's so, so lovely. So wonderful. I missed this. Well, if Crom called somebody a degenerate, they probably deserved it, right? Kinda glad it's not a remake, to be honest. Yeah, I just think it's kind of funny to tease everybody about the FE4 remake. That is, definitely coming. Still, we promise. I think, genuinely, at this point, I think people were just, like, wrong about there being an FE4 remake. Like... I saw somebody theorize that whoever leaked that info, because that was like a leak a while ago, like years ago at this point. I have seen the theory that whoever leaked it might have seen bits from Engage and just like misinterpreted it as an FE4 remake. 5 more years of Three Houses discourse. I'm not doing it again. I'm not going back in those fucking trenches. I shouldn't have to explain to grown adults that imperialism is bad and wrong and that's why people don't like your fave, okay? Anyways, sorry. I'll try to tone it down. 5 more years of people not realizing Edelgard is just straight up evil. I'm like, this is a problem with all media, and I'm not making a determination on Edelgard here necessarily. This is a problem with all media where, like, people look at fucking, like, a character who does something really bad but has, like, a sad past, and they're like, oh, of course, that totally justifies everything. And it's like, no, it doesn't. I've been rewatching the Netflix show You, which if you don't know is about a serial killer. And it's, like, from his perspective. And the guy is, like, genuinely a monster, right? I mean, he just, like, murders wantonly. He's, like, he's got, like, a body count of, like, 20 fucking people, like, buried in his backyard. But he had a sad childhood, and I see so many people be like, oh no, he deserves a redemption arc. And it's like, Janice, he killed people, okay? Like, he's a bad dude. So it's like we gotta get past this as a society of this, like, oh, well, they had a sad past, so everything they do is okay. It's like, no, he killed people. Let's just reckon with that. Let's see. R toggle top screen? Are you fucking kidding me? I can switch the top and the bottom screen? Oh, no I can't. Okay, that tutorial was very confusing. I saw Sigurd Prologue and they were like, OMG guys, FP4 remake soon. I think that's my guess on what happened. Is they saw Emblem Sigurd and they saw, like, the Prologue and they were like, oh, of course! Of course, it's an FP4 remake. See, okay. Zephiel literally went insane and Edelgard doubled down. I mean, I don't think Zephiel's justified either. Like, he's kind of a monster too. Let's see. About to lose all my viewers. Let's go. I try not to talk about Three Houses discourse on stream too much, just cause, like, you know, it's really nice when I don't have to talk about Three Houses discourse. However, I now feel as though it will never be avoided because we got another Fodlan game. Because there is no god. Should we save the rapier? I don't know, should we? I'm willing to save it if I should. Yeah, but I'd crash out too if my dad tried to kill Sully so he can secure his place on the throne. We have something better and carries harder. At least the current discourse isn't, but yeah, now it's just like, oh, engage bad because, the mountain range didn't have a name. Bad world building, 0 out of 10. Because I am surrounded by people with the media literacy of a 3rd grader. Something something Sita is actually the Lord of FP11. Okay, I'll save the rapier. If everybody's telling me to. I am excited to get Sita. I kind of have a soft spot for her after playing FE Heroes because she was like hard, like she was actually my brave Edelgard killer for a while, like the OG base Sita. So she'd be a lady even then, she's a princess. Haven't even been paying attention to my stat increases. I mean, Three Houses has taken heavy inspiration from Yggdrasil, but they kind of blundered it in this. I actually talked about that too when we were playing Yggdrasil games. Oh, Marth. Alright. $10. Fictional dollars, because I'm not paying any of you. 10 fictional dollars says that my Marth gets strength screwed. Sita and Marth also have a duo where they go in together. We are the fire. Love that. Sire, it gladdens me to see you are in one piece. It's not safe for you here. We must be away at once. Can somebody tell me if there's like a hotkey I can do to swap which screen is on top? You made Gorv Linden S growth. Oh no. I killed the final boss in Shadow Dragon with nothing but a fully upgrade Achiderm Ballista? Not to my knowledge, damn. Or like not in the game, I mean like in the very real DS that I'm using, Desmume. Is there a button I can just hit? Prince Marth, where are you? Answer me, sire. Hi, Kane. Kane? That's Kane. Kain, you're supposed to be in Gra. Why have you returned without Yao? What the fuck is Yao? Those wounds. Sire, it's really you. I feared the worst. That his message would go undelivered. In that state, I don't know how you even stayed a horse. Those gashes need to be treated at once. No, sire, not until we've escaped. Kain, I trust you can put off bleeding to death for just a while longer. Kain is my favorite character in Arcanine. Oh, okay, interesting. Oh. Okay. I didn't realize that was a sound effect. I thought it was a name. Oh, okay, well. I love Jagan's approach to medical treatment. It's like when you're depressed and somebody tells you, like, have you tried just not being sad? It's like, thanks. The bleeding will stop now. Jagan. Sorry, my bad. Of course, sir. I aim to please. Also, his death quote in this game is really sad. Oh, dear. Princess Elise, the enemy is nearly upon us. Gather your things quickly. No, Malladus. I'm staying here. Staying here? What madness is this? Too many people have died to keep Altea and its castle safe. I cannot abandon what so many lives have bought. Well, no, their lives were buying your life. That's, like, kind of what the point was, so you're actually kind of invalid. Whatever. With father and mother unaccounted for, I am the natural choice to remain with Altea's people. And besides, by staying, I can buy time for the rest of you to escape. Prince Marth, tell them I did not run. Oh, that is sad. Nonsense. Just gather your things and... Malladus, I'm not suggesting, I am commanding. If something befalls father, Marth will become the last person in the entire world worthy of wielding Falchion? Is that how I say it? I'm sorry I pronounce words like I've never seen the English language. Falchion, okay. I want to pronounce every letter in it for some reason. I want you to guide him, Malladus, even when the rest of us no longer can. Princess, I will try my best. There's not much time. Go, Malladus, go! It hits harder as he was the only survivor of the Gra attack. Falchion is how Crom does it. Oh, well, do we listen to Crom for anything? Volkion. That's how I said it when I was in high school, and then people made fun of me for it. Also, hey, Poison Parfait, what's up? Thus, Prince Marth escaped Altea Castle with Sir Jagan and company at his side. However, this success would mean little to him once he learned the cost. The boy's woes were just beginning. Kain, how are your wounds? You should rest. These scratches, it's my pride you're wounding, sire. Anyway, we must talk. There's a reason I've returned. Sire, I am to deliver to you His Majesty's last words. Last words? You don't mean father. My condolences, sire. The king died valiantly on the fields of Gra. The traitors took from him the divine blade falchion and gave no quarter to those of our soldiers who remained. Sorry I'm late. I was watching episode 1 of a detective show called The Sniffer. Is it any good? See, so they're all dead. Father, too. His last words were as follows. Tell my son that I leave the future of Altea and our continent in his hands. He must rise now where I have fallen. As Falchion's rightful heir, he has been born into greatness. Now he must be great. Father, I will try. Sire, I cannot bear this. Failing to protect His Majesty, then leaving my brothers to die, slinking away like some coward. Ah, okay, here's our obligatory Survivor's Guild character. He didn't say a single thing about his daughter. I know. The casual Fire Emblem sexism does continue. This indignity is too much to bear. One day I will repay them in kind. I will avenge the fallen. I swear it. Kain, you speak for us both. When that day comes, we will punish them together. Gra, Doler, all of them. Sire, we ought to pay a visit to these homes outside of the castle. Your countrymen love you. Perhaps they have knowledge that may serve us. Oh boy, tutorial bot. Okay, Okay, thank you, Fire Emblem. I already figured out how to do that. I'm gonna see if I can, like, bind that to a hotkey at some point, cause, constantly having to swap them? Not poggers. As one might say. Nobody says that. Nobody says that. I apologize. Do I get stuff if I save these houses, or do I just get info? Look at this man's silly hat. No? Oh. Oh well. Does Marth ever get a horse? No? Oh. He has really good sense of smell, which activates his Sherlock-inspired assassin vision. He's also deathly allergic to cats. Oh, that's unfortunate. If I were deathly allergic to cats, I think I would just, like, die. I can't live without them. Just because you see an enemy over yonder doesn't mean you should go running up to him like a fool. Lure one out, then take him down. Then go on and lure out the next. That's how we did it back when I was a lad. Altea uses child soldiers. Good information to have. I will use it to blackmail Marth eventually. Do I have supports in this game? Do we get supports? And I feel like having 3 cavaliers and 1 ballad, and we got a lot of unit variety. Marth's only good is leveling up to 30. Oh, right, doesn't he, like, not even promote in this game? Right, oh, yeah, Poison Perf, I just said that, sorry. I read the messages bottom. Okay. Look, sire, all of Graw's might harries the castle. They've left soldiers here outside. At least we'll have no place to escape. Let's seize that fort across the water. Perhaps we can quash enemy reinforcements at the source. We talk about how Marth is, like, married to a woman that looks just like his sister. You think there's something we need to unpack there, or do you think he's good? When units move, terrain affects how far they can travel. Yeah, okay. He's good, okay. It's not that kind of Fire Emblem game, I suppose. Can I get Cain and Abel married? No, damn. You think they would if they could? There's no paired endings? Lame. Yes, thank you. That reminds me, I still gotta write that Manfroy Veld fanfiction. There's supports, but there's no convos. Got it. So I won't waste my time. Okay, so Frey, Cain, and Abel. Who's my deadweight? And me marrying Cain. Polyamory, let's go. Frey's the deadweight. Damn! He's kind of the hottest one, though. Lame. Frey, okay, it's universal. It's unanimous. He's non-canon? What does that mean? But kill Jagan? How would I do that? He's normal exclusive? Wow. Sir Jagan is a paladin, the champion of Altea. He may be old, but he's as strong as an ox. Come on, he's not that old. He's just a silver fox. Frey isn't in hard mode, same as Norn. Is hard mode like canon? Dragon is hotter though? Do I need to make a tier list at the end of this? Maybe. Still, you can't have a champion like him do everything. That's not fair at all. Your would-be future champions. Let your other units fight and gain experience. You may find yourself in a real fix down the line. Okay, don't give too much experience to your dragon. Yes, make a tier list, okay. This prologue is only in normal mode. Hey, Scott, what's up? Well, I'm playing it anyways. Taking a break from the Fortune's Weave madness. How's that going? Most of what I've heard about it is one of my mutuals complaining that everybody's spamming the 3 houses tag with it. It has been a while, yeah. You missed, like, most of... I think you missed all of Thracia. Just wait until you see the strongest man in Arcanea. Who's that? Obtaining the guidance chapters in this game. Ah, I forgot about those. Don't you have to get people killed or something? It's been a decent burst of engagement for me. Not much, though. Javelins and hand axes are versatile weapons that let you attack both up close and from a short distance away. Thanks, bud. You have to kill a lot of units to get the paralogs in this one. It's really dumb. Oh, okay, well then I probably won't see any of them. I'll look that up on YouTube later. Or something. You get hurt, rest a spell to fort. A short stay there and you'll be feeling hale as ever. I always put a mod in for me to get everything. I didn't realize those existed. You need to get crappier replacements that aren't the ones you recruit from the guidance chapter. And the game will start giving you generics as you kill off units, so you have to do it repeatedly. Oh my god. That's a lot of effort. Yeah, well, I'm just gonna play, and if we get stuff, we get stuff, and if we don't, we don't. Sound good? Yep, there's a patch that makes you obtain basically okay. Okay, we won't. No, I didn't say don't help me. Okay, I might one arm over on my own. I might play that, but I am trying to play all of them with, you know, as few modifications as possible the first time through, because I've never experienced this before. It's not effort if you're actually that bad at keeping people alive. Have you played this one, Poison Parfait? Weapons aren't indestructible, you know, they have limits. When a weapon's durability reaches 0, that's it, no more weapon. So be sure to keep an eye on those numbers. It's a shame you miss out on a lot of new stuff in the remake if you don't kill units, including most of the new characters. That's so lame. No, but I'm just saying, mages, that complicates things. They don't need to get as close to do us harm. We'll need to approach carefully. I feel like I'm getting... Are we on 2RN again? I feel like I'm getting hit a lot. Oh wait, that's Jagan. Hold on. Not you. No dancer in this game? Well, that's lame. Ah. I'm really glad I played this one last, I guess. You know, I know I said that I was gonna wait to play Three Houses until, like, on stream until after a while because I hoped the fandom would calm down. And I'm just realizing that another Fodlan game coming out means that the fandom is never going to stop being insufferable. So maybe I will let you guys vote on it. Back at 2RN, but also back at having Weapon Triangle. Okay. Is 2RN? Got it. It felt like 2RN. I feel like I'm getting hit by, like, a lot of 65s. What's 2RN mean? Okay, so numbers, right? Yeah. So 1RN means if you're looking at the number and it says you have a 65% chance to hit, that means you have a 65% chance to hit. 2RN cooks the numbers a little bit to weight it slightly toward the ends. So if it says 9, yeah, okay. Well, just in case anybody doesn't know, which I don't know who in this chat wouldn't know because we're all nerds and we all play Fire Emblem. Yeah. Alright, who's left on this map? Just these losers. Oh god, what's his name? Merrick. Merrick? Merrick. Merrick. Is his boyfriend recruitable? Please tell me you know who I'm talking about. Yeah, Merrick. Arlen. Yeah, is Arlen recruitable in New Mystery? Okay. Does Merrick get married to anyone? Merrick marries Marth's sisters? That's a lie, it doesn't happen. I don't care what anybody tells me. Why are there so many straight people in Fire Emblem? It's depressing. Okay, you have no res, you have no res, you have no res. Does anybody have a res stat? Thank you. Anyways, I still gotta write my Veld Manfroy fic. I'm actually gonna like put a star next to that on my notes here, so I remember to do it. Neither of the two guys in the new game remotely interesting to me. Tragic. I haven't even watched the trailer yet, I'll be honest. I just heard Fodlan game and my brain shut down. Yeah, I know. But, I mean, Ike is kinda gay. And I want, okay, to be clear, I don't just want, like, oh, the Avatar character can marry people. I want everybody to be gay as fuck, okay? Like, I want all of them. I want Dimitri marrying Dedue, and I want, I don't know, like, Sylvain marrying Felix, you know, that kind of shit. People still can't decide if it's a sequel or a prequel. It's that much of a mess already. I've heard somebody posit that it's actually an alternate universe, even. You're a heterophobe? Can you be phobic against hetero people? I'm not gonna say you can't, I'm just wondering. I don't think the new main character is an avatar, I hope not. Wow. We're so fucked. Is it worthwhile to get Marth, like, some early levels? He's not even gonna kill. I met a gay guy at a pride parade who hated me for being straight. That's depressing. Is every chapter C's? Wow. Do people get on FE11's case for that like they get on FE6's? I actually kind of like that about FE6, I'm not gonna lie. That was not a drawback for me. Yeah, a lot of people in the queer community don't understand that we kind of need the straights. I mean, like, you know, I'll make fun of the straights, but we kind of need the straights. Otherwise, you need allies. Season router basically is, yeah, for real. There, that ought to do for the enemy soldiers around here. Validus, why aren't you with my sister? Did you leave her someplace safe? Princess Elise will not be joining us. She is elected to stay at the castle. Hold, sire. Where are you going? Where do you think? Stop, sire. Consider for a moment why the princess would go so far as to lie to you to ensure your escape. Your sister knows that you are the future of Altea, nay, the whole land. His last words are as follows. Tell my son that I leave the future of Altea and our continent in his hands. I love it when they do, like, games do flashbacks to things that happened 10 minutes ago. It's always a good time. I'm our future. Sire, you must live. Drink deeply now these injustices. Sup on these slights they serve. Remember them. Validus, you have such a way with words. I appreciate you. I mean, you're not like old man fuckable, but like, you know. One day you will lead us back here to avenge the fallen and reclaim Altea in their names. Then it seems my life is no longer mine to hazard. In your veins flows the blood of a hero, the blood of Henri. You are the son of House Arcanea, and sole heir to Falchion, our only hope of defeating Medius, Emperor of Dolor. Sir, Wirt? Suckle on those discrepancies. Oh. Maybe he's show up in Heroes one day if they're desperate. Maybe in like 25 years when Heroes is still running and I'm not playing it because it's so power crept. Anyways, sire, Wirt, which is definitely a word that people definitely use in the English language, I promise. In my power, I'm guessing it's were it. I would have you choose your own path, but I'm afraid your path has chosen you. Why are you smiling about that, Marth? Were it Shakespeare as you heard? Marth and his knights took refuge in a forest near Altea's board. How long is this prologue? Lying low while they waited for the right chance to escape the kingdom. Before long, the enemy grew less watchful. The time to slip away had come. Still, the prince could not quell the sadness in his heart for his sister, Elise. There's only 4... Okay, so we'll have this done soon. Prince Marth, sire, are you listening? Huh? Oh, Validus. Get a hold of yourself, sire. I know how you grieve, but the Gra host that pursues us will not be interested. We must keep moving, and with all haste at that. I'm sorry. These thoughts are hard to put aside. From here, we will cross out of Altea and begin our escape to Talos. I trust you are prepared? Talos, I've heard the name. An island kingdom to the east, isn't it? That is correct. The king there was a good friend to your father, and perhaps more importantly, a true friend. It was Princess Elise's wish that you should seek refuge in Talos should things ever go awry. Me, but not her. I've arranged for a boat to take us from the northeast shore. But to get there, we'll first need to cut through a prison to the north. I managed to come by a key to the premises. Let me hand it over. They just had that laying around, a key to a prison? Now on the road, you might notice people who seem to be fighting for Gra against their wishes. Before you resort to your blade, you should try talking to them first. We didn't bring Sita! How are we supposed to recruit anyone? Yeah, we really gotta talk about the lack of security measures in Fire Emblem. Like, why even have locks at that point? Alright, let's see. Is there something in here, or is this just empty? Am I about to get ambushed? I assume they mean, like, oh, look for the attractive character who is, like, opining about how sad they are that they have to fight you or something. Boy, I don't envy you. The enemy horde is closing in on you faster than a bolt of Thoron. You and your friends had better hightail it out of here. Well, thanks. I was gonna do that anyways, but I stopped to talk to you, and apparently that was pointless, so... There's going to be a cutscene, don't want to spoil it. It's a meme, sort of. Oh, okay. I really should have played this game first. When I was like, I need to play all the Fire Emblem games that I haven't played. Come on, Marth. He's got a hand axe. How does this villager know A-level thunder magic? Because he wants to taunt me with what I cannot have and cannot use. I wasn't sure when I clicked if you were doing FE11 or FE1. Yeah, it's FE11. Because, as much as I enjoy old game jank, I did want to play New Mystery. Because it does have the option to turn off permadeath. Which I do appreciate. Ooh, I can steal his bow and not give it to anyone, because nobody can use bows. Let's see. Thankfully, you made the right decision in doing Yggdrasil before this. Oh, like in a timeline sense. I have heard that Yggdrasil's kind of meant to come before this, maybe in a like a timeline sense. I don't know that much about the timeline of Fire Emblem. I just kind of roll with it. Alteans south of the prison. Yes, sir. Not many of them, but the scouts say they're a tough bunch all the same. And guess who's with them? You're saying the prince is coming this way? Yes, sir. How ought we proceed? The main force is yet to arrive, and to be honest, sir, we need him. Bah! You're cowed too easily. We can win if we set a trap. A trap, sir? Prince of Altea will be ours. Just do as I tell you and we'll pluck this royal plum long before the main force can show up to steal all the glory. Heh. Yggdrasil is like 100% a millennia before Arcanea. Damn. I know you haven't seen the trailer yet, but it might interest you to hear there's a character in the game who's basically a love child of Rhea and Catherine. Heavy step on me, mommy vibes, yo! I heard somebody say it looked like there was like a blathed Dusker love child, so I'm taking that as canon. That Dimitri and Dudu got married and Dimitri got pregnant. You, inside! Grrrmph. I thought Altea was a great... I thought Altea was the great hero of Anri's kingdom. Didn't take more than a couple of days to break you, now did it, Gaggles? What's the matter? Gaggles can't talk cause you're Gaggles? That is a child, sir. I'll let you in on a little secret. Altea's little princeling is on its way here right this moment. Ooh, but sad for you. You look awfully dangerous in that uniform, Mr. Grass Soldier. Ha! Soon as the prince sees you, he'll say, "Yo, it's an enemy ambush," and that'll be the end of you. Once the prince sticks you like a... I'm sorry, are we not gonna notice that he's, like, gagged? Once the prince sticks you like a pig, we'll call him Marth the Tyrant, 'cause he kills his own countrymen. Won't that be a hoot? Humph. So long, Gaggles. Better start praying to your higher deity of choice. Might be lampshading how there are no green units in this game, only blue and red. I did not know that. I think Marth is blind. I did not say that Marth looks fuckable. I said, why is it that the creepy bandits never look at any boys and go like, hey, he looks fuckable, and like kidnap him and try and sell him into slavery? And Marth was the only character on screen, and how was I supposed to know he's 16? They don't tell you that, okay, in streamer school before you go live and you play a Fire Emblem game where all of the characters look 25 but are actually 15. He uses the same damn portrait though, doesn't he? No. Well, how am I supposed to know he gets a different one? Christian, stop trying to make trouble, okay? Either way, these old games are very sexist like that, yeah. And I'm just saying, it's not like the bandits have any morals. I would never sell anyone into slavery. I didn't say shit, okay? The new ones are also sexist, just in it. Yeah. Is that the game? Like a weird, like, noise. I'm guessing Marth is gonna need to be the one to talk to Gordon over here. Sometimes victory on the battlefield requires that someone you care about make a sacrifice. Parting with one comrade may be the only way to meet another. You need to learn to accept your losses in life and move forward. I mean, maybe, but everybody's telling me that, like, all of the replacements suck. So, like, do I really want to do that? Gordon is Gaggles, laugh at the meme. Ha! Ha ha ha! Very funny. Strength! Let's go, and res. I'm so excited to be able to shop at shops and have weapons again. I don't know, let's stick you here for a minute. Take the door key. Can I not trade the door key? Is Marth the only one who can use keys? Marth has to seize every map, and unlike Roy, he can't be rescue dropped. Alright, I guess Marth is opening the door. For this key specifically, of course. I'm supposed to know it's the only key in the entire game. That it can only be used by Marth and no one else. Beautiful. Game design, am I right? Actually, are there any forts like up here? Oh yeah, there's plenty. Okay, we're good. This prologue is almost as hand-holdy as Lynn's story. It is shorter though. Yow, it's an enemy ambush! Huh? You've been gagged. Here, I'll get that. Wait, I know. Wait, hold on. Was he, like, tied up, too? Was he gagged and tied up? And they were like, yeah, Martha will totally buy this as an enemy soldier. Cornelius probably forbade the motto, sharing is caring. Well, yeah, because, you know, he only gives his love to his son, apparently. Wait, I know you. You're one of our archers. Gordon, sire. My name's Gordon. The enemy captured me and left me in this mortifying state. I see. Well, I'm glad you're unharmed, but I'm afraid we cannot stay here for a moment longer. Stay behind me and... I can fight, sire. If you have a bow I could use, I would be honored to fight at your side. I'm not sure who's holding the bow. It's not Marth. Why are you holding a bow if you're not holding a bow? Okay. Is Gordon any good? Are we out of, like, the GBA archer era? The gimmick you're about to see is only in this chapter. Oh, boy. Are they about to, like, drop a nuke on me or something? Archers are not that good in this game. Great. Love that. For me. Listen, men, your target is the prince. Find the Prince of Altea and bring his head served on a shield. That's pretty unsanitary. Look there. No, Henri, save us. Of all places to be beset. Sire, that's Grau's main force, and they are accompanied by the Knights of Groost's Sable Order. Our chances of routing them are slim, I'm afraid, and those of slipping away undetected afterward all but nil. Then we've no hope? Just lock the door behind you. Hope they didn't bring a door key. I can think of one strategy. We could leave a decoy behind for when the Oh, I think I heard about this, and you actually, like, kill that unit, which I actually thought was kind of an interesting design decision. First game with class changing, so characters aren't really tied to classes. Ah, okay. He has a big personal defense, so you can reclass him into armor. We can leave a decoy behind for when the enemy catches up. A decoy? It's you they're after, sire. We're one of your men to stay behind disguised as you. Well, the enemy ought to take the bait. That would give you and the others time to escape. One of your men must make for that fortress in the south high road. He will act as a decoy by dressing as you and luring the enemy force away. That Maladus, how will he find his way back to us? Sire, he may not. You must part with one of your comrades. There is no other way. Well, I will find a way. You cannot expect me to agree to abandoning one of our own to death at the hands of the enemy. Surely there must be another way. Forgive me, sire, but this is our only chance. You know as well as I do that you must not die here today. Ah, okay. I was gonna kill Frey. Like, he's kind of hot, but everybody said he was the dead weight, so, like, you know. I'm just curious what these guys... Oh, 17? I bet they didn't give us a mage. Could you just, like, break this map if you had a mage? Enemies with consistent stats. It's been a while. Frey too handsome, but Frey too useless as well. This Shaken Duties Mars. Okay, Christian, I didn't realize you were that hot for Frey. I mean, like, I can if you want me to, but... He is attractive, though. No, I just hate Jacken. Oh. Okay, well then, Frey it is. Not if he doesn't attack anyone. What if I just have him standing around looking pretty? Take his inventory. Oh, that's a good point. Fuck. Hold on. Why do we have no inventory space? His inventory gets... Christian, you are surprisingly knowledgeable about this game. I kind of wasn't expecting that. Can I just leave the Iron Lance? But no, the Iron Lance might be useful. What if you just sacked Marth? Does it let you? No. I didn't think so. His inventory was added to the convoy regardless. Oh, well then I just wasted 2 turns doing that nonsense. What do you mean by free units? Like units that haven't acted yet? Huh. Sire, allow me. Oh, there he goes. Look, it's Prince Marth. Oh yeah? Who's that then? That bloke over there is dressed in the same clothes. Could be either of them. Simpletons, use your heads. One of them ran, the other one didn't. What does that tell you? Easy. Giol is a dumbass, that's what it tells me. The one that stayed behind is trying to buy time for the one who fled. So, the one who took off is? A real prince, you idiot. Yes, hi, troops after him. Put that craven whelp to the sword. Love how you got the 2 useful already. You're never spending, but shush. Frey, wait, Frey. Quickly, Malladus, we must head south and rescue him. No, sire, we have to press on. Press on, Frey may be dying back there. If he is, then why would he be so why would you be so selfish as to let him die in vain? Honor him by allowing his life and his choice to mean something. Frey. Alright. I will honor him. I will go. The prince fled south? Bah! Seems the plums fallen. What is with all of these, like, captains and bandits with these, like, flowery metaphors? The prince fled south. Bah! Seems the plums fallen too far from our tree. No matter, open the north door. We can still crush the Altean rabble he left behind. Yeah, you're very smart and very good at this. I just realized that auto cursor is off by default, because I don't think I changed that. Alright, maybe we stick Abel right here with the javelin. Okay, serious question, and I don't mean this derogatorily, but like, whose favorite Fire Emblem is this? Is this anyone's favorite Fire Emblem game? And like, I don't mean that meanly, I feel like I never hear anyone talk about this one. Where cause like it has defenders, but not many. It's some of my friends. Okay. Because, like, I feel like I never hear anyone talk about this one. Like, even for, like, Thracia, which, you know, a lot of people complain about it. Like, I knew things going in, like, oh, staves can miss. Or, oh, the Fog of War is make it a black map. This one, I don't know. I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, I don't know anything about this game. Like, I feel like I have never osmosised anything about this game. Lee Gordon? SC just isn't as funny. That's the real reason. That's fair. Pretty low rank for me, and I wouldn't touch it on my channel. It's too obscure. I mean, look at it. I enjoy the game sometimes, but not my favorite. Also, there's maybe 2 gay things to talk about in all of Arcanea. Yeah. Like, it's kind of bizarre. I feel like I'm going into this completely blind. Like, I did hear about, like, the sacrifice you need to make in the prologue because somebody, like, explicitly talked about it when I said I was going to be playing this game eventually. But, like, I would have never learned that if I was just, like, hanging out in the fandom normally. Yeah, I kind of don't hate them putting the battle animations on the bottom screen. I kind of wish they did that with the 3DS games. I mean, I get why they didn't, but... because they wanted you to have this sweet 3D effect that I think all of 4 people used. Yeah, I'm hoping Kane doesn't, like, die here. Getting a little low. See, I'm gonna use the vulnerary. And I hit the wrong button. I hit wait. Cause, I don't know why. I hit the wrong button, though. I didn't mean to do that. Ray doesn't need him anymore, he's dead. What's he gonna do with them? Nothing. I like the 3D, it hurts my eyes like they deserve. I remember when I first got my 3DS, I was like not that old. God, when did the 3DS come out? Like 2012? I was probably like... I was pretty young. I remember getting it, 2011, yeah. I remember getting it, and I turned the 3D on, and I was like, wow, that's cool! And then I never used it again. Hey, not Pablo, what's up? Weird trivia. Pegasus Knights promote to Draco Knights by default in this game. There's a special Falcon Knight promotion item, but it was only on the DS Wi-Fi shop, which shut down years ago. Oh my god. I'm sure you could probably still get it, though, right? Can't stay for long due to hotel Wi-Fi being the worst. Ah, that sucks. In the mod, you can? Yeah, I was gonna say, like, there's gotta be a way for you to still be able to get that. Somebody's made it. Ooh, there's a village. Alright, pouring one out for Frey. I mean, not legally, but, like, you know, you can probably still get it. Via methods. Where's Abel? I'll take that iron lance off your hands, Marth. Thank you. I'm still working on the Veld Manfroy thing. I just need to, like, figure out what I want to do with it exactly. Need to replay FE11, I only played it once, Sire, there's a village over yonder. Its residents may be willing to help. Why don't you try paying them a visit? Do I have to have Marth pay it a visit? Can I have anyone do it? Really? Lame? Does he get experience or something? At least? Like a lot of effort to go visit that village. Only Marth, damn. I was not paying attention to the damage for that. Oh, Abel. Okay, that's fine. Assuming the final guy doesn't just like suddenly get on my dick. Could be good. Martha's the only one without speech, ain't I? Oh, so real though. My word, aren't you? No, you cannot stay here. Run before their soldiers come back. Here, this is the bow my granddaughter always used. Take it, sire. Please promise you'll stay safe. Is your granddaughter alive? Does any boss... I mean, it would make sense if they don't, because it's a seize. I want his vulnerary. Do I need it? No. Am I gonna take it off of his corpse just to humiliate him? Yes. Speaking of Eld Manfroy, I'm gonna do a pick my unit while I'm here. Wanna pick a unit for Thracia? Why does everybody go for Marty? Oh. Should I be mean? And make you use the guy that sucks? What's his name? Fucking... Cav Archer boy? That's a worse Selfina? Robert. Should I be mean and pick Robert? Okay, if you want me to be mean, I'm picking Robert. If you want me to be slightly nicer... Somebody picked Robert? Did anybody pick Ronan yet? I'll pick Ronan. And if somebody already picked Ronan, I want you to pick the character you think is the most attractive. Of course somebody picked Robert. I'm not the only sadist here. No reset counter? Yeah, I wasn't sure if I would need it. I figured if we wanted it, I could always add it somewhere on the layout, but... Man named Captain. Listen, his parents had a dream for him and he's fulfilling it. Pouring another one out for, Frey. I would, but someone already picked Tachar. Nice. Oh, there's more of these guys. Okay, that's fine. Oh, this guy has, like, a defense stat. And I don't have a strength stat on anyone. Even Jagan only has 7 strength. The fuck did I bring you for? Rapier's right, he is mounted. It still only does 13. Lance Knight named Archer. Oh my god. Alright. Come on, boys, you can do this. I'm gonna let Kane get a shot in. Oh, I forgot about Lance, actually. Okay, wait, what if we just had a Fire Emblem game where all of the characters were named something that is, like, ridiculously specific to their class? How's his sword, who's project manager named Malignant? Like Cavalier, yeah, like Cavalier named Cav, Archer named Archie, Pegasus Knight named, like, I don't know, like Feather or some bullshit. I'm pretty sure Binding uses a lot of Arthurian legend inspiration. I could see that. Peggy. I feel like Peggy would be the kind of woman that would, like, eat my lunch in the break room fridge. you know? Prince Marth, make haste, sire. Drog, is that you? What are you doing here? Okay, I know that this game came first, but my brain keeps wanting to call these characters as, like, Thracier genealogy characters. So, like, my brain was immediately like, oh, it's Arden! Hi, Arden! And I forgot that there's, like, a completely different green-haired, blue armor-wearing knight in this game, because it's a different game. And then peg someone. Drog, what are you doing here? I received word from Sir Malladus to ready a vessel, and that we might slip away discreetly by sea. The enemy has crossed the border and closes in on us from the west. We cannot stay here. Hurry, sire. This is the wrong prince? No, you dare make a fool of me? Kill him. Make the prince... this Prince Mimer suffer. Count this knight honored to die in the service of his prince. Live, sire, and grow strong. It's okay, he'll be back next game, apparently. Oh, wait, hold on. We gotta swap it again. There we go. First of all was a knight of the Round Table. Guinevere was Arthur's wife. Lancelot was also a Round Table knight. Oh. New mystery lets you recruit the whole world. Nice. Arden if he was attractive. I'm not saying this to, like, diss Arden, but, like, is Drog really attractive? Pretty sure it holds the record for biggest recruitable roster in the franchise. Oh boy. And so Marth and his knights left Altea, heavy of heart and bleary of eye. Sounds like a pretty big bender. Look, sire, see how Altea shrinks on the horizon? Haven. Pardon? I'm a craven, powerless to save my sister, to staunch my kingdom's wounds, to ease my people's fears. This was your only recourse, sir, but surely one day you will be able to set things right. Surely? Which of the words of such conviction smacks so much of uncertainty when spoken? Not surely, Jagan, assuredly. Gra will pay for all their acts. I'm starting to wonder if I'm dyslexic, because I almost read that as cats. 77 units recruitable with no mutually exclusive units? Jesus. Can we make a tier list on how attractiveness? Sure. I've seen dirty fan art of Draug. I'm not sure if I could say the same for Arden. I mean, Rule 34, right? Today, though, allow me to wallow in this pain, to feel every awful twist of it. I never want to forget. Sire, I will return, Altea. Your prince will return to you one day. Maybe at the end of the stream we can do, like, a hotness tier list. I think we could probably get through chapter 1. The localizers went all in for this one, for real. Marth, Prince of Altea, was lucky. Though Dolor took from him his kingdom and all but a handful of knights, they could not take his life. Marth lived and made it to the eastern Isle of Talos. Talos? Talos was a small border kingdom with no grand order of knights to boast of, but its king selflessly gave Marth use of the isle's eastern fortress. And as he saw the boys shake with anger and grief, he also gave wise counsel. Prince Marth, he said, I do not doubt you love your sister something great. But you must be patient. Time is on your side. You stay here and grow stronger. A time will come when you can help her. So Marth stayed in Talos, protected by its kind people, and the years went by. Wow, years, huh? You're about to be disappointed with this early localization's decisions. Oh boy. Pirates, my favorite. And they destroyed a village just to tell me to go fuck myself. This is when he was 16, if my memory recalls. Okay. Sire, you've a visitor from the castle. It's Princess Sita. Sita, what is it? You look white as a sheet. That's racist. Marth, come quickly. It's the castle. Galdur's pirates attacked from out of nowhere. They stormed the gates and cut down everyone in their path. I fear for my father's life. Steady, Sita. You did well to come find us. Altea's bravest knights aren't about to hand Talos to the flock of seafowl. Come, we'll make for the castle now. No, this is just the game. See, now I kind of liked his other portrait better. This one's got kind of like a funny expression. I played this game and her name was spelled Sheeta. No? Were you playing a translation patch? It's Sheeta in UK English. US English is Sita. Oh. I know there was a contingent of the fandom that was like really mad that it was Sita instead of Sheeta. And they were fighting for it. Navarre is better. Alright, let's see. See, now my brain is all like Thracia-pilled, and I'm like, can I steal his iron sword? And I'm like, no, I can't. Oh, Sita's here. Is there like a menu where I can see if there's any like talk conversations or anything? I feel like they move way too far in this game. Nope, okay, great. There's no talk conversations, like on this map or like in the whole game? Prince Marth, 'tis good you stopped by. Villagers have collected 10,000 monies. Let's go. If it pleases you, use the money to arm your warriors and rid our land of those pirates. On this map, okay. Don't worry, the discourse continues. Hey, Arctic Fox, what's up? Is that a cool lava? Oh boy, we're never getting another strength growth. Alright, thanks now, Pablo, for stopping by. Aw, I fucking love cool lava. Alright, let's see. How do I want to do this? I'm guessing we kind of want to move to get that village, so... I'm gonna bet that Drog can just take anything. There's a new character there. Oh boy. Alright, we shall yeet everyone over. Navarre sounds like that renders out when boiling meat in Russian. What is the word for that? If you were in an emblem, what class would you want to be? Something punchy. Something that gets really up close and personal. Villages will keep their gates open for Prince Marth, but he must be quick. If Thief reaches the village before the prince does, there may not be any village left to visit. Yeah, we saw that. Like a Myrmidon or like a Brawler, something like that. Or a Mage. I either want to punch them in the face or I want to be like doing arson, but in like a fictional way. Navarre. Okay, well, Russian confuses and scares me because I would have never guessed that was pronounced Navarre. I'd pick a general, nice, big, and tanky. Nice. That might be why it was changed in UK English. Crimea is a real place. Yeah. So is Macedonia. Right? That was one of the ones they changed? Hold on, I gotta scroll back up. Oh, Macedon. My bad. Fort. Macedon in this game. Do I need any weapons? Probably, actually, but I'm not gonna stop. Greetings, Your Royal Highness. 'Tis a rare day indeed that you grace a humble village like ours. I'm right honored, I am. That's nice. Tracy is also they name a lot of places after real places in these games. Are these guys all... Oh, they're act. I don't know why those look like swords to me. Depending on the Emblem game, I could use all 3 weapons. You could even have 5 axes at once in some of them. Munster is a place in Germany. Yep. I hear you need a high weapon level to wield the strongest weapons. Another thing, keep your flyers well away from those enemy archers. Man gave me 2 separate tutorial tips of completely different things. Well, people are really liking my Tumblr post about how the new game would be hornier with the Deathsworn cowards. How do we even know how horny it is yet? I don't know if we got there. Oh, wait, can I click? Oh, no, that's the top screen. If I wanted to, like, examine a weapon further, what button do I need to hit? Y? Not X. Do I need to, like, open the inventory? We need more beefy barmen to combat the boobier. I read that as booblier. Items struck me as Arabian Nights inspired, at least with the locale. I heard people theorizing it was gonna be set in Morphus. Hey Rose, what's up? You just know they're designing with FEH in mind at this point, which is insane because, like, who still plays FEH? A knight belongs on the front lines, if you ask me. That thick armor can take a lot of abuse, so they should be up front protecting the other units. Man just threw Draug to the fucking wolves. You'd be surprised? I don't understand the appeal of all of the, like, busting boobaliness and, like, the fucking insane power creep that has made the game genuinely, like, borderline unplayable. I did free pull Diamant, he wasn't quite a free pull. I got him on, like, my 3rd pull, though. The legendary one, who's kinda hot, and I kinda like him a lot. 'Cause he's pretty. So, you know, just don't look at me. As long as it's not up against mages, does somebody have, like, an extra lance they can give Sita so she's not, like, burning all of her wing whatever uses? Wing spear. The shop? You're right! Also, a lot of people are trashing Engage all over again. That's exactly why I haven't looked at any of the fandom, because if you want to trash Engage, like, don't even come here. Do I have a convoy yet? Okay, I do. Did I actually buy that? Yeah, I did. Martha's the convoy, he carries it on his back. Aw, what a sweet boy. I'm just gonna yeet Draug to the wolves. Anyways, yeah, no, Engage was a great game. I will die on that hill. If you do not agree with me, sucks to suck. Arth being the convoy, who needs a convoy when I'm the convoy? I wish Merlinus was just inexplicably in this game. I love Engage. See, because you have taste one arm over. And I don't want to hear all of... Okay, actually, one of my friends said something that I felt was really accurate. He said, You can call me Arm for... Thank you. One of my friends said, I feel... Okay, he's not involved in any of the fandom, just for the record. And he said, I feel like Engage and Three Houses are about the same quality of story, but because Three Houses is more convoluted, it got labeled the smart one. Whereas Engage got labeled, like, bad. And I was like, no, I feel like that's exactly what happened. Regardless, I think it's dumb that people bash it regardless of if they like it or not. Mr. Over for respect. I think it's dumb that people like bash it regardless of if they like it or not, because it's like, they're like, ha! We bullied them into making more Fodlan games or whatever, and it's like, okay, first of all, here's my take. It's 2025, right? Engage came out in 2023, I think? It was like January 2023. And Engage, by all accounts, was being developed simultaneously with Three Houses and was probably almost ready to launch in 2020. There's no way... These games do not run on a 2-year development cycle. There's no way they were not already working on this game before Engage launched. What probably happened was Three Houses and Engage were developed simultaneously by IS and KT. Three Houses was released first. They delayed Engage, and they probably had a skeleton crew just working on cleaning things up for it. You know, while the main bulk was probably working on this game before Engage launched. So all of the people who are saying, like, oh, they're making another Fodlan game because Engage was such a failure, they don't understand how game development works. There's no way they're teasing this game now for next year, and it was only started in 2023. It was being developed before that. It is not being worked on by KT. We had, I think a game designer at KT confirmed that they were not working on this game at all. Yeah. So anyways, anybody who's saying that this new game is a Fodlan game because Engage was a failure is just wrong. So, like, I don't know what to tell them, but, you know, there's nothing has ever come between the Fire Emblem fandom and being stubbornly wrong about something. So I'm not taking it too personally, though I am noting it. And then, like, all of the people who are like, oh, well, KT's the only one who can write a good Fire Emblem story, they're not even working on it, so I don't know what you're waiting for. I feel like I had another point to make, and it's gone, so we'll just roll with this. If there are any complaints about the writing, there will be people who will blame the lack of KT. Engage did sell well enough, but I feel like with Three Houses, people are taking in the wrong points about FW. FW, what's FW? Fortune's Weave? Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry, I'm just, it was announced, like, yesterday. I'm not familiar with the, all the acronyms yet. I was venting about being burned out on houses in this Octopath Discord I'm in, and someone said they heard people call Engage a console port of a mobile game. I don't know how you get there. Yeah, if you call it FE18, I'll probably remember. I hope that IS doesn't take the wrong lessons from seeing the success of Three Houses, which was lightning in a bottle. I agree. See, here's the thing I think was actually gonna happen. Okay, this was actually the other point I wanted to make. Thank you, Kaiser. I mean, you didn't know you were jogging my memory, but thank you. I feel like one of two things is gonna happen with Fodlan. Like, it's gonna be good, but it's not gonna be enough like Three Houses, and people are gonna be upset about it. Or, like, people will constantly be comparing it to Three Houses, and they'll just trash it. Or, like, it'll be bad, and then people will, like, complain about how it's sullied the legacy of Three Houses or whatever. One of my complaints about... Okay, here's one of my complaints about, like, intelligence systems. I feel like whenever they find success with something, they try to latch on to it a little bit too hard. I know, Christian. They try and latch onto it a little bit too hard. One of my biggest criticisms of Fire Emblem Fates is that they saw the success of Awakening after they had been having problems selling games, and they were like, oh, we just need to keep doing what Awakening did. Yeah, so like, Awakening had kid units. Everybody liked kid units. So then they try and do kid units in Fates, even though it doesn't make any sense for Fates, and then Fates kind of lacks a little bit of identity because so many of the things it's doing are just things that Awakening did that were popular, you know? And then, like, Three Houses is aping heavily off of FE4, Engage is like a whole nostalgia fest based on older Fire Emblem games, so like, at a certain point, it's like, I feel like Intelligent Systems doesn't know how to get away from their previous successes and like reinvent. And I have a feeling that like the new game is gonna be like that, where they're gonna take whatever worked from Three Houses and they're just gonna try and do it again, but it's not gonna hit the same. And then people are gonna get upset. Like that's just how I feel it's gonna pan out, because that's kind of how I feel it panned out the last couple times this happened. Engage is a celebration of Fire Emblem, which unfortunately with most Three Houses fans, they did not like. Yeah, that always disappoints me too. And they're like, oh, why wasn't the story this like grand epic narrative? It's like, I don't know, because it's an anniversary game that's all about like friendship and love and shit. Is it worth it to put Sita in the line of fire over here? Probably. Which, like, the strategy part of the game is, like, the whole game. It's like, that's, like, the whole point of Fire Emblem. If there's no strategy elements, it's not Fire Emblem, so, like... I'm not here to play Tea Time Simulator. Luckily, I'm in a public Discord server that praises Fates and dislikes Three Houses. Shout out! I know I'm reaching and making straw man arguments, but with the amount of Three Houses fans that refuse to engage with the greater series frustrates me. Engage? They refuse to engage. Okay, sorry. No, it's not every Fire Emblem Three Houses fan, but I have noticed that as well, where there's quite a few of them that just don't really seem interested in the series as a whole. I will use safe states, by the way. They don't really seem that interested in, like, the series as a whole, and they're mad that every Fire Emblem game isn't like Three Houses, when Three Houses was, like, the obvious outlier. Yeah, I think it's really gonna come down to, like... how good the game is, honestly. If the gameplay is good, I'll take it. If it has a good story, that's a bonus. I don't care for the story that much, but I care for the game. I'm kind of there with you. Give those people FE4. Fateslandia is the name of it. Very LGBTQ friendly, very friendly people in general, and they're equally as queer as you. Well, I don't know about that. They might be queerer than me. Who knows? I just want a more linear experience to be present again. I'm kind of over the multiple route thing that they've been trying to do. Also, hey, the Windy Sage, what's up? Gordon? Gordon gets the strength growth. Time for a Quaker. Yeah, like, I feel like... What was I gonna say? Ah, well. Don't miss. Thank you. Oh yeah, it was the multi-route experience. I feel like they did it with Fates, and Fates was probably the best iteration of it, and then they tried to do it with Three Houses, and it wasn't as successful. Like, and I'm talking about, like, from a gameplay perspective, there was no reason to have that many routes. And I'm kind of like, I wish you would just stop it. Like, if you're gonna do a multi-route game, do it right or don't do it at all. I can't handle the same 10 chapters with similar dialogue every route. 12. White Clouds is 12 chapters, pretty sure. And then most of the following chapters are the same chapter too, so you know. I've heard arguments about giving FE4 more content by adding extra chapters, failing to note how FE4 has their chapters back to back in terms of story. I don't think that would work. I'd recommend joining it. I'd love to see familiar people there. I don't talk a lot in really big servers, that was the thing. And, you know what, knowing me, somebody would probably pick a fight with me. Oh, come on, bud. You gotta do more damage than that. Arth! If I were to add Prologue to Chapter 1, where the castle you capture at the end of the Prologue is the same castle you start with in Chapter... Yeah. No, if I wanted more maps in FE4, I would have, like, indoor maps in the castles you take, like, mid-chapter, if you could make that work with the pacing. Once had somebody asked me to make a server for my channel, but I don't see the point. I've considered it, but I don't feel like moderating it, and I feel like if I don't moderate it, that's just a recipe for disaster, so I haven't done it. I'd add in more character interactions and base conversations at the start of each- I would definitely do that too, because I, like, as much as I like FE4, like, I feel like the characters are really lacking. Most of them only have, like, whatever conversation they have when you get them, and then maybe, like, a lover conversation or two, or, like, a boss battle conversation. And that's, like, really all they get. Like, I was playing it with a friend, and he was like, we played through the whole game, and he still can't remember character names. They're just poof, gone from his head. Alright, I think Jagan is gonna come over here and back Sita up a little bit. Really? Why does nobody do any damage? A base combo where there's an auction going on with the Brave Sword on sale and Lexington... Pullen? Whatever, are bidding against each other. Interesting. Lex can't use swords, though. This is normal mode, yeah, I wanted to play the prologue. For the extra story! Wait, will the lance kill? If it hits. Lex is doing it to be cheeky and teases Holland about who he's giving the sword to. Aw, that'd actually be really cute. Okay, I'm on board, Kaiser. I'm on board. I wasn't sure, but I'm here for it now. I'm genuinely shocked Holland got a seasonal alt after getting his base version. Me too! I was losing my mind. Iris my favorite unit in FE4 Gen 1 and I'll die on that hill. She's fun. I'm kind of worried that, like, one of these guys is gonna come over in here and, like, kill Kane. So, I'm not really sure how to fix that, though. I guess I could start abusing the wing spear. Just for a little bit. Yeah, she's got a pretty good chance to kill. Let's go. Olin got possessed by the usual incest ghost again. Also, an extra interaction between Ares and Seliph during Chapter 8 after Ares talks to Nana. That would be good. After Ares receives a letter from Nana, he seeks out Selith's forgiveness after harsh words threatening to kill him, and Seliph forgives him immediately. Sleep Jake. I think next banner is supposed to be Fates unless Engage preempts it, probably 2nd gen. I can't really think of very many, Fates characters left that need to get in. Any Ares and DR mode interaction would be nice too, yeah. Who's left that isn't in Fire Emblem Heroes for Fates? If it's Gen 2, we'd probably get, let me think. I think we have all the girls, don't we? Except Midori. Midori is definitely on it. She's like the last halfway decently popular Gen 2 character they have left who isn't in the game yet, as far as I'm aware. Do Ares and the Dancer even talk if they get married? I guess if you bring them both into the castle at the same time, they do. No, not Midori. Fuck, the other one. Mitama. Both of their names always get scrambled in my head. Mitama and... Oh yeah, I guess we don't have Sophie. Okay, Mitama and Sophie are almost definitely on it then. Also a talk conversation between Leaf and Ares in Chapter 7 because Quan was also one of the Blowjob brothers. Yep. They are all the product of their throuple. I mean the Quan Sigurd, Eldigan throuple. I forgot Eldigan's name there for a second. Just don't look at me. I swear. I'm sure he's very good at it. Oh, Sita. We definitely have to kill this archer now. I feel like this map is taking a while, but I feel like it's definitely my fault that it's taking a while. So I'm not sure who I should be mad at. Quan has the gay bulge. His lance is clearly going to pierce. Alright. We all know Quan is gay. Let's keep the chat a little more PG-13. Shadow Dragon is a game that doesn't have high growths. I can see that. But that's not saying, jeez. Poor FE1. There's a 4 light, like, right there. I can make it. Assuming we don't get, like, reinforcements coming out to just absolutely demolish me. I never did do my Thracia Omegaverse tier list. I might just do that off stream and post it as its own video. I never posted the FE4 one either. Like, I filmed it. I just never, like, cut it together and posted it. Marty would be an alpha. Yeah, alpha of the bench. How are you liking the battle sprites? They're no SNES or GBA, but they have their charms. Like the map ones or the ones in the fights? He had to impress his boyfriend. Clearly. They don't destroy the village, right? They just stand on it. In the fights, I don't know how I feel about them. I think they look a little goofy. Songsters class one day for a future game. That'd be nice. I feel like for ultimate meme potential, Seadoll should have been a singer, and his refresh song should have just been the Engage theme song every time. Like, imagine you're just playing, there's a super dramatic moment, and he just comes in and he's like, "Rise from 1,000 years ago." And just every time. Only thieves can destroy villages? Nice. No rush then. I'm actually gonna leave Kane behind. How do I want to do this? Don't rely on dodging, I wasn't planning on it. I have shit luck. Is there like a button that— oh, there we go. It's a face tank game, got it. So is Draug actually good? Should I like use him? And sometimes he goes for a 15-minute break in the refresh scene lasts 2 minutes and you can't skip it. God, I want some— okay, I want somebody to just make like the trolliest Fire Emblem hack where it's just like the worst possible decision you could have made every single time. One avoid for each speed instead of 2 avoid? Ouch. Like, unskippable refresh cutscenes that last 2 minutes every single time. What other bullshit can we do? Your 99s always miss. Bro missed into 83. Shh. Not his fault. He's doing his best. Your 99s always miss. No matter what. You refresh the unit, sits down, and drinks water. There's a time skip halfway through where all of the characters get shittier. It's a really good Kane level. Let's go. When do I get, like, a healer? I'd really like a healer. I see escape, but this game tells you it's a seized map. Oh. If you visit that village? Oh, okay. Is it the redhead? I don't remember her name. Nope, you get a meme? Wow. I'll take a good Marth level, because usually my units suck. My lords usually suck. A man of the staff by the name of Reese. Oh, him. Lives in the village south of the castle. He was hoping to meet your prince. Thanks for spoiling it, Grandma. Did you use the no? Is there a save point? Alder. That's the harbor town west of Talos, out beyond the water. These days a pirate by the name of Gomer calls the shots there. The whole town's at the mercy of his crew. Occasionally you'll get a refresh scene where a bathroom appears on the battlefield. The character goes and closes his door. The next 30 minutes are quiet beside the faint, gentle splash of water and grass. Also, is this the entire nation? 'Cause, no offense, Sita, but I can see why you need our help. Small is kind of an understatement, honestly. Free vulnerary, let's get him. Ogma's out of town. Poor bastard. It has all the letters. Does it? In FE3's remake of this map, Reese gets replaced by a vulnerary. I am Reese, a humble curate. I cannot fight, but the staff I carry can heal your wounded. All of the music in this game is so nostalgic and I've never played it. Bored and chord. Take me with you and you'll be very glad you did. What's my heal XP like in this game? Okay. Sure. Isn't it in Smash Bros? Wait, what? Reese gets replaced by a lone staff and a sticky note that simply says, I owe you. Music? Maybe? I haven't played Smash in a really long time. In FE1, staves don't grant EXP at all. How do you level your stave users, or do you just not? Oh boy. We love old Fire Emblem decision-making! They survive combat, they get the... It's really damn crazy. Oh. Let them be meat shields on forts. Translation only use mages and pre-promote bishops. Alright, what do we gotta do about this guy? Great, love that for me. Fight of Altea, you say now? Har, ye sprugs took to be a mite short, oh mighty... Jesus fucking Christ, what is this sentence? Ye sprugs look to be a mite short, oh mighty to me. I'm doing my best. Because he can use the Glorp staff in combat. You're gonna have to kill him now? Did I not have to kill him before? Oh, you mean like Kane's gonna die if I don't? Well, he can do 3 times 2 is 6, which leaves him with 10. I'm sure Kane will be fine. Does this game have rescuing? Just for the record. I think it's Sita behind him. No? Lame. There's a non-zero chance that Abel will crit. I think we'll be fine. This is Arcanea, take your bitch ass back to Elite and Thracia. Damn. No, I would like to take my bitch ass back to Elite. Okay. Marth, what are you doing, bud? 8. Still 8. And Thracia. I just finished Thracia. I'm gonna need a minute before I go. I want to take my bitch ass back there. Okay, good. Kelly said rescuing too. It's been a while. Right, Gordon to level 20? I don't know if that's happening. Alright, we're good. Your fave lives for another day, Kaiser. Ye pay, dog. I think that man just called me a bitch. Normal. Everyone had a crossbow weapon, bit of a shame they took that out. Aw. What if can Sita? No. Of course not. Why would Sita be able to see? She's the only good character in this game. I'm joking. Or am I? Ah, Prince Marth. You've saved us in our hour of need. Please accept my thanks. Because Marth is the only lord, Sita can't seize her own castle. Did Marth just do an imperialism? Lad, I believe you are ready. If you wish to seek out allies in Aurelius, I will give you what soldiers I can to see you arrive there safely. Captain Ogma is a fine swordsman, brave and true, and I know he and his fighters will serve you well. You mean Ogma was here the whole time? Another thing, during your travels, you are certain to meet many who despise Dolder. Some may be hiding in villages, others may have been captured or forced to fight against their will or better judgment. It falls upon you to find these individuals and win them over to your cause. Understood, lad? Got it, Sita. Let's go, girl. He'll be taking Talus by marriage. Is that not a form of imperialism? Then go. The time has come. Be patient, steady, strong. I know you will do great things. What's wrong with imperialism? Other than the imperialism? Just feudalism. Oh, that's another thing about Three Houses discourse. I'm so over people not knowing the definition of feudalism. Holy shit. Let's see. One thing could always be said about Galder Harbor, the mainland port nearest Talus. It never had much in the way of riches, but neither did it have much trouble. That's a really nice way of saying that it's a basic bitch-ass harbor. Alright, I have a fic to edit. It's how I stay sane through all the B18 madness. Good luck, Gascon. I'm probably gonna wrap up here. Another 3 years of Three Houses. Only 3, Kaiser? That's very generous. All that changed when a pirate crew fell upon the town and made it their hideout. Here in Galder, history records Marth's first steps toward freeing his homeland. How many chapters are in this game again? I was in the Mystery of the Emblem OVA. Like 20? Really? Only 20? Normal. Normal difficulty. 24, please. No, it's not. Sorry. Prince Marth, I'm Ogma, a mercenary of Talus. You are so attractive in Fire Emblem Heroes, I have to use you. The king has bid me and my 3 men join your army. Cavalry has arrived from the west, flying Grust's standard. They mean to take your life, sire. Be careful. Do I ever get a prep screen in this game? Or... How dare you protect your mental health? I'm sorry. You get it in chapter 4. FE3 book 1 has 20 and it skips some chapters. Is that the save point that you guys were talking about? It looks, a lot more suspicious than I was expecting. You were like, there's a save point in this game in the middle of the chapter, but I'm not gonna tell you how to do it, and I was expecting it to be like, I don't know, you have to like fly Sita into the middle of some like desert mountain tile in Fog of War. I was not expecting it to just be a glowing blue tile that's really obvious. Your little Effie portrait is wearing an Eevee hood. Yes, yes it is. I cobbled that together myself. This game does that. Seeing you play the games makes me really nostalgic for the DS and 3DS era games, not gonna lie. I know, right? Oh my god, wait, hold on. Where the fuck did you people come from? Board, Barst, and Cord? They didn't even get a line. Prologue didn't explain save points? I don't think so. I don't think there were any. Barst is the best out of all of them. That explains why he's the only one in Fire Emblem Heroes. Board and Cord suck donkey dick. Well, they're not hot enough to be on my crew, so, you know. Barst is kinda daddy, I guess. You better use them. Also, you can get Daros. Oh, I remember him. He's drawn by Ipe. I see. Is that Sita Gaming? Really take hot people in this army. Or certified cuties, you know. I don't care how much they suck. There's another unit left to the left that you can recruit with Sita. Daros is recruited by Marth, got it. I'll look for anybody attractive. Give me a sec. Oh, Caster. Why does he... Is Caster a piece of shit? The horses are also cuties? Yeah. Okay. All horses are. No, who am I thinking of? I swear to god there was like a Weasley little blue-haired archer in one of the games. No, like, Makalov, yes, but not what I'm thinking of. No, Ronin's not a Weasley little asshole. I feel like there was like a Weasley little blue-haired scam artist archer or something in one of the games. And I could have sworn it was Caster. Or maybe they added that in Fire Emblem Heroes. No, he's not a scam artist. No, she's not a scam artist either. Like, unless you count napping on the job as being a scam. He's not, he doesn't have blue hair. No. Who the fuck is Vision? I swear, like, they added, I swear to god it's Caster. No. I mean, Virion's an asshole, but he's not a scam artist. I'm gonna Google this now. Like, I feel like they added Caster to Fire Emblem Heroes and they made him like a dick somehow. He was like scamming people out of money for his like sick mom or something. He seems to have a depressing life. Something shady about Will. Oh yeah, that's Caster. Thank you, Windy Sage. I don't think Will's shady. He's just kind of a loser. Trying to get money for it. Yeah, no, I was like, but I feel like they made him like kind of like slimy about it in FEH. I think he's an archer in a GBA game, so I think he's by default a loser. Right? That's how it works. He's only a loser because he's lacked to 2 range. He's a friendly, helpful. Oh yeah, no, I'm not talking about personality, of course. Alright. Okay. A lot of Draco Knights at you? Oh. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna play this chapter, however, we will do a quick rundown of the most attractive characters we've met so far. Okay. S-rank attractive characters, Ogma. What's his face that we killed? Frey. Sita. Sita's an S-ranker. I'm gonna keep a running total of this, like, on paper. I don't feel like getting a tier list out. Okay, so we got our S-rankers. Ogma. Frey. Sita. Yeah, okay. Horde is not in my S rank. Okay, our A rank hotties, I'll stick Barst in there for the A rankers. Kane can go there. Jagan, sure. Marth. Marth is an A rank hottie. Am I being mean to Marth? No, I'll put Marth in S, actually. Some of his art in Heroes does it for me. Zeros. Yeah, I like silver foxes. FE11 Marth looks like a bug to me. FE12 improves his portrait a lot. I agree with you. I'm thinking in terms of, like, FEH art as well. Abel can also be an A ranker. Well, silver EVs are shinies, so... Okay, do I have any B rank hotties? I'm not really feeling any B rankers out of who we got. I'll leave that blank for now. C is probably where I'd put Board and Cord. Like, they're not offensive, but they're not doing it for me. Grog probably also goes there. Who else we got? Every time you say Abel, I hear blonde swordswoman and not horseboy. In Ivel? Just wait till you see the strongest man on Arcanea. No, because he doesn't have hair. You have to have hair to be a silver fox. It's in the name. Alright, who's my D rankers? Do I have any F rankers? Not so far, I don't think. I'll put Reese in D. Let's see. We'll make an F tier for when we get there. And obviously, we are putting Gordon in the baby box. That is like a whole ass child. I think that was everybody. Alright, good work, team. I'm just gonna make a save state. No, baby. Children. Wait until you meet Gordon's little brother. He looks 5. Oh no. Alright, anyways, I think that's gonna do it for us today, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me for this first Shadow Dragon experience. We have finished the prologue and chapter 1. So we are like 1% of the way there. Let's go. Follow if you're not already following and you want to be alerted to the next time I go live. We will be back next Saturday around 3 p.m. Eastern Time to continue with more of this. And I'll see y'all next time. Peace.